Hi, I'm Lakshan Madhurasinghe. I'm 28 years of age. I'm Sri Lankan. I've completed my education at the University of London, LSE, Management Economics, and I'm currently the chapter president of the Alumni Association of the University of London in Sri Lanka. I operate and run my own businesses, specializing in the consultancy space, offering professional, personalized corporate services. I would just like to introduce Mr. Lee, my friend, and ask him just to briefly introduce to you his role and what he does.
Thank you, Lakshan. Just a brief bio of myself. My name is Lee, born in Sri Lankan. I've been one of the fortunate ones who got to go and experience the overseas life and education. I graduated from the Culinary Institute of America in Hyde Park, New York, and part of me being working in Sri Lanka is me giving back. And like you so correctly said, that this is a time in our lives in this country where there's unlimited opportunity.
Crucial element at the moment is the transition from school-going age into the workforce. Transition from school to work. What factors do you feel that Sri Lanka should provide its youth in terms of elements like career guidance, mentoring, having the right tools? What do you feel that we as Sri Lankans should provide our youth to enable them to find the right career, to make the right career choice?
I think it should start basically from the high school. Right. Not like, I know sometimes once we go to university, and when I went to school in the United States, it was like, you had workshops. We have to start building more workshops, awareness. What are the steps? What are the steps in getting there?
Right.
There's no point saying I want to be a chef, for example,
right,
and say, okay, I'll just go to cooking school. You got to see what are the steps.
I've heard many people saying in Sri Lanka, the youth, it's not what you know, it's who you know.
It comes down to belief.
Attitudes.
And attitudes. Definitely attitude. That's something that, when I work in the kitchen, it's like, oh chef, that's too difficult. Everything in life is difficult unless you make it easy for yourself. Yes. But that's the challenge, We live in a world which is highly competitive, right? Then our parents used to live. Now it's commercial. It's if you are not there at that moment and you don't push through, then you lose. That's the phrase in the States that you snooze, you lose.
Right.
And these are the things that, as young individuals in the future of Sri Lanka, we need to instill in the people and push it through. And sometimes you have to knock it in, pull them out and push them forward. Give them the initial push. Not do the thing for them, make them realize and make them believe that they can do it.
You come from a background of the hospitality sector, you specialize in the hospitality sector. We have a keen interest at the Young Successor program to create and build a community for hospitality and beyond. We're trying to bring that in. What advice or input can you give us, given your experience from the United States and elsewhere, how we could make that a reality of improving that sector in Sri Lanka, using resources available to us from Europe and other countries, exchanging resources?
For you to be successful in your manner, you had to open a book and look at it. And today's society, we have way more tools than our parents, our grandparents, with the internet. This is where there's no excuse as such. Like when I went to the culinary, there was no molecular classes, right? And now I hear from the alumni that they've started molecular classes. Personally, in a way, I'm proud of myself, in a humble way, of course, that I didn't need to go to school. I taught myself. This program I'm doing, which I call, playful cooking, or some chefs like to call it avant-garde, is something that I read. I went through the internet, my bosses, gratefully, they gave me the tools to succeed, and then it's all up to me.
Thank you for being with us on this program. I'd like to thank the audience who tuned in as well. This is the first of a series of many such clips where we bring to you young successors like Lee, and we showcase them and show you what you can do, how you can mold your life and take example and learn from such characters and make your destiny in Sri Lanka or wherever you choose to be a great one. So, thanks Lee, wish you all the best.
Thank you.
Thank you.